today I'm going to put this airbox in the car. This one's been damaged, so that's what the whole video is about. Educational purposes of how to change this air cleaner without wrecking nothing, because apparently not everyone can do it, and they're not the first ones either. So once we've got that off, this off up here out of the way, we should be able to take this out. Should be able to just pull it up, as long as we get this. What we got here? We've got a bloody make sure we've got that. We've got one in the back here. It's not pulled out. Come out, you bastard. Oh, it's actually catching on the intake. I see what it's doing. Take that off. Got the bloody screwdrivers in the way. That's half the problem. You can take this out without taking all that shit off. Now, this is where people have difficulties. Now I'll show you. This is what happens when you don't put shit back in there properly. You bust all the things out of these things. You need to ratchet these out. Yeah, it's a 2013 model Ford Kuga, and they have them in Ford Mondeos and EcoBoosts and all that. Because they don't put the air filter back in there properly how it's supposed to go, and yeah. That's as simple as it is. You don't put the air filter back in there, you'll bust it. The thread's all rooted in this one here too. Alright, so what you do is we take it out. Take my air filter out of here. Whoops, got in. And what we'll do is we'll just discard that on the ground, because we don't need that airbox anymore, and we don't need nothing else. The only thing we need off this airbox is this bung here. For some reason when they took it off the other car, this wasn't on there, so yeah, we'll disregard that. Right, and that too. That's our rubbish pile. We stick our rubbish over there because we don't want shit in the way. Right, now this is the one I got from the wreckers. This one was out of a Ford Escape. And you can see that. It says Ford Escape air cleaner box. It was the night 2016 to 2020, but this was out of 2017. But this car is a Ford Kuga, and this is a 2013 model. So they use the same airbox in a lot of different models. So what we have to do is in the Ford Kugas and the Escapes and the EcoBoost, that like I explained, and the Ford Mondeos too. I'm not 100% sure if they're the... Oh yeah, that's right. So we'll just undo this. Sorry about the background shade and that. This is the part of this air cleaner we're not going to use, and we're going to take the lid off. So I'll have a look and see how clean the filter is once I remove this piece here, and we'll decide if we're going to just put that in there or we're going to swap the filters over. Alright, we don't need this either. It's just the math sense. That's our other airbox. There's the mechanic. Hey, how you doing, boy? He's a good boy. He's watching all the work you're doing out. So this filter here looks like it's in good condition. It's got foam logo on it. So it's a genuine Ford one, this one. So I don't even think we're even going to take this out. I think we're just going to leave that. sleeve, yeah. What I normally do is just get some paint thinners. I've got some 2K paint thinners here, which is used for spray painting, and this should get this off pretty quick. Oh, that'd be bloody right, just got me ratchet. But if you just rub that over there and then turn it. Rightio, trying to come out. Alright, just put me lid on the thinners because we don't need that no more. Keep them out of the sun too. They were just 2K thinners. Now we need to put this little sleeve on here. What it was missing off that other airbox. Alright. Now all of it's in there and I'll show you how to install that filter. So don't worry, I'm not going to leave that part out how to put a new filter in. I'll show you. Right, that should be pretty much it. So we need to make sure we've got them rubber bones in properly. And we haven't got the wiring loom jammed up, which we have got it pulled down here. So I'll have to fix that up. Right. Then we'll just clip this back on, just like that. Air filter's back in there properly. Right, now all we need to do is put these screws up here on the airflow sensor. Just do those one up. You got one at the top and one at the bottom. As I explained to you, I'll show you how to put this filter back in this other one in a minute. So, don't worry, I won't leave it in, because that's the most important part. But this one doesn't need changing. And make sure when you're doing these up too, don't over tighten them on here, because if you over tighten stuff, you'll wreck it. And the big thing about that, do not over tighten stuff. Right, because the reason why is this is only going in plastic. This is not going in metal. Oh, it should go in there properly. Oh. Fill the back one. She's all in there. Right, that's it. I've got it hooked up now. Let's show you how to put this other one back together properly so you don't wreck it. Alright, now this is how you put this one together. Now I've got it pulled apart here, as you can see. I'm not dodging nothing up to show you. It's got to sit back in there like that. Right, so what you've got to do is sit the top of it off to the side. Just going to put our front in. Put our front in first, then turn it up, and then clip our back in like that. So then we've got our air filter back in, and then all you have to do then is put your top on. Get your top, carefully put your top on, and then you just got to turn it around and push it all in, and that's it. Now your air filter, if you've got it in there properly, it should be even here. Now it's very easy to put in. I'm going to take this back apart and I'm going to show you again exactly what you got to do. So once you got it out, just pull this back piece out first, like this. Alright, do not this is the mistake that everyone's making. They fucking put the air filter in, they just fucking jam it in there like this, and then they lose the fucking cool because they can't get it in there. They put the lid back on it, and of course the lid doesn't want to go back on it because the air filter's in here crooked, right? And then what they do then is they jam it on there like this. Oh yeah, fuck, it's in there, and they can't get this in there properly. And you tighten it down, and this is how you break all these fucking things. This is how you break all them. So to avoid that, to do it right now, you got your lip here on the ring, as you can see there. What you do is just carefully put your air filter in there and get your air filter. Show you, see the air filter, get that sitting in there first, and then at the back just push the air filter down to clip it in. So see that, you get the front end, push it in the back to clip it in, then you can just turn it around, sit your air filter box back on, just as so, like that. And when you know you got it in there properly, you'll see it. Now I want to show you, I want to put these screws in there. Now you think someone could work this shit out, how simple it is. It's fucking simple how to put your airbox back in, but it's not simple for a lot of people because they're all busting these off. Fred's all fucked in that one. Fred's probably all fucked in this one too. But this is what happens when you can't see what you're doing. You end up over tightening them, and see that? See the Fred's fucked in that one too. Just like this front one here. The Fred's rooted in this one as well. I'll just use the screwdriver to show you. This is what he's done there. See that? And this is the other one here at the front. I'll show you what happens when you over tighten them. Oh, the thread's fucked in anyway. You can't even bust it anymore, wreck it. Now, the reason why this filter gets busted like this is because, for one, it's not out of the car when you put the filter in there. Alright? So, when you go to put the filter in there, that's the biggest thing what causes this damage. Like this. This is how you get this done. You bust every one of them because you can't see when you put the filter in there. If I take this, I can undo this now, this lid on this one, and I could take this filter out. But what they do is they don't go taking this out. They put the filter in this box when it's in the car. And what happens is when you do that, when you look at it, this plastic here on these lips, they can, once they bottom out, this screw can't go no more. So what happens, the screw will bust them. It'll do it every time. See, once it bottoms out, I'm getting it in the right position to hold. Once it bottoms out on that lip there, that's it. You can't, you know, they'll break every single one of them on this airbox is busted. And the screws are rooted, so the air filter won't even hold in. So this lid, this will come off. And it's all because they're all over tight, every one of them, just like here. Right, so that's fucking junk. That's what you do with that, you just throw that in the ground. Right, so lesson one learnt is that when you take the air filter out, take this out of the car. It holds in by 2 bolts. What size socket is it? It's a 5/16, so it's an 8mm. Alright, 5/16, 8mm. So take them 2 bolts out and you can lift out the whole airbox like I just did and swap it over. And it will save yourself from wrecking anything and you'll never have to worry about it again. So hopefully you've seen me take that airbox out now, and when you go to change it on your own car, which this is what the car is, Ford Kuga, I'll show you the bloody car, so you know. It's a 2-litre diesel, but if you do the steps that I've showed you, how to do the air cleaner and that, you'll be right, you won't wreck it. But if you don't, you'll split them in them ends, especially if you're taking it out when it's in the car, because you can't see it, what you're doing, and then you're just asking for it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. share, comment, and have a great day.